The final fate of Helen and Ruben, terrorized by El Chupacabra. Helen and Ruben had been childhood friends. They had grown up together, playing in the small Mexican town of El Chupacabra. Growing up, they heard rumors of a strange creature that lurked in the shadows and haunted the night. An old, eerie legend said that this creature was called the El Chupacabra. The local people said that it was a beast with long claws and sharp teeth, a creature shrouded in darkness, and one that brought terror wherever it went. Everyone in the town always warned each other to be careful and to lock their doors at night when the El Chupacabra was said to be out and about. Helen and Ruben never really believed in the legend, and as they grew older they started to take more risks. One night, after hearing some of the older townspeople talk about discovering the truth behind the story of El Chupacabra, Helen and Ruben decided to go looking for it. They stayed up late, talking to each other and planning out their mission. They were determined to find out if the creature was real or not. They set out on their adventure just after midnight, full of excitement but also filled with a little bit of dread. As they made their way deeper into the woods, the darkness seemed to envelop them and a chill ran down their spines. They could feel something watching them, something eerie and unnerving. Finally, after what seemed like hours, they came across a small clearing. In the center of it stood a large and twisted tree. Its branches seemed to be clawing at the sky and its leaves appeared to move in a way that was almost like they were alive. Helen and Ruben crept cautiously up to the tree. It almost seemed to be breathing, creaking and groaning in the wind. As they looked closer, they noticed a large hole at the base of the trunk. They could feel something inside of it, something dark and evil. "This must be it," Helen whispered. "This must be the El Chupacabra's lair." Ruben nodded in agreement, his eyes wide with fear. Just then, they heard a deep growl coming from within the hole. The sound seemed to fill their souls with dread. Sensing danger, they began to back away from the tree. Suddenly, out of the hole, a large black creature with glowing red eyes leapt out. Its long claws reached for them as it screeched in rage. It was the El Chupacabra. Helen and Ruben were filled with terror and began to run back. But the El Chupacabra was too fast. It chased them through the woods, its large claws tearing through the undergrowth as it pursued them. Finally, the creature cornered them at the edge of a cliff. Its red eyes glared at them in hatred and its claws reached out to them in a menacing way. There was no escape. It seemed as if their fate was sealed until, suddenly, a brilliant light filled the night sky. All at once, the El Chupacabra disappeared, leaving only a faint trace of its presence. Helen and Ruben stood in awe, wondering what had just happened when they heard a voice from behind them. Turning around, they saw an old man standing there, a look of sadness on his face. "My name is Amado," he said, "and I have been searching for the El Chupacabra for many years. You have released it from its prison, and it is now free to roam the night. I am so sorry." Helen and Ruben were horrified. They had released an evil creature upon the world and they were to blame. Fear filled their hearts as they watched the old man walk away, the look of sadness still on his face. From that day forth, the El Chupacabra began to terrorize El Chupacabra and its surrounding areas. It seemed to never sleep, always lurking in the shadows and bringing death and destruction wherever it went. People locked their doors at night, scared to even peek outside. No one was safe. Helen and Ruben had released a terror upon the world. And they, along with the El Chupacabra, were cursed to wander the night for the rest of their days. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and tell us what you think in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.